Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very cool recipe for you guys, but before I dive into it, I want to briefly talk with you a little bit more about Squarespace. Now last week I gave you sort of a rough outline of what Squarespace is all about. They're basically a company that helps people who want to build websites who don't have the resources or the financial budget to be able to build a website. I'm definitely one of those people. I'm going to be building a website through Squarespace, so I want to share with you some of the cool features that I find really handy and necessary. They have 24/7 tech support, which I'm going to be using all the time. $8 a month, which is really good on my wallet. And all of the material you put on your website is scalable down to a portable device, which is great because I carry my phone around everywhere so I can check on my site wherever I am. But the feature I want to talk about today is called the menu block. So it's really geared towards those businesses who utilize a menu. So it's really going to be pertaining to food businesses, but like I said, it's really geared towards any business that uses a menu. So the menu block helps you update and manage your business's menu. It's automatically formatted. You don't have to tweak the text. So basically half the work is done for you. And if you're like any restaurant that I know about, you want to update your menu every 2 months, or when seasons change or when the trends change. So this can make business and life a whole lot easier. All right, so now onto the recipe. Now when I was touring through Squarespace, they have a featured site called Breads by Bread Shop. It's just a really cool artisanal bread shop, and I was inspired to make some sourdough through their site. They have some really cool rustic, really crusty sourdough breads that just look really delicious. So I wanna show you guys how I make my sourdough bread. Hopefully you guys enjoy this recipe, and let's get in the kitchen making some sourdough. Alright, so the first thing up is making some sourdough starter. So in a bowl, you're going to add bread flour, dry active yeast, some sugar, and some warm water. Then you're going to mix this until it's completely smooth. After that, you're going to cover it with some plastic wrap and put it in a warm area in your kitchen for it to ferment for about 6 to 8 hours. Alright, so it's been about 7 hours and the yeast is really active. You can tell because the mixture is sort of bubbly and sort of coming alive. So now I'm going to add some more flour, mix it around, then turn it onto a lightly floured surface and start turning this sort of globby mess into a ball of dough. Just knead it for about 5 minutes on a lightly floured surface. Once you're done kneading it and it turns into a nice smooth ball, you're going to put it back into another bowl, lightly dusted with some cornmeal, and you're going to let that proof in a warm area for about an hour and a half or until the dough doubles in size. Alright, so once the dough is done proofing and it's doubled in size, lightly dust some parchment paper with some cornmeal, flour your hands just a little bit, and then turn the dough out onto the parchment paper. Score the top of it so it can vent some of the steam as it cooks, and it's going to bake at 425 degrees for about 20 minutes. Alright, so it's been about 20 minutes and the crust on the bread is just beautifully dark and golden brown. Take it out of the oven and let it cool down for about 30 minutes before you eat it. Well, I am so happy the way this turned out. This is just a good looking piece of bread. The crust is just nice and golden brown. Has a few dark spots on there, just really good caramelized color going on here. I'm just really excited to taste this, so let me just dig in. Got my bread knife. Just gonna cut the edge. The edge is always my favorite. Right away you can smell this really sour, almost sweet smell, just this pungent, savory aroma. It's just delicious. Smells great. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Really, really good. If you just toast this up, a little bit of melted butter, some scrambled eggs, that is like my ideal breakfast. Well, I am so happy with the way this turned out. Just a great sourdough bread recipe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see future videos of mine. Comment below for future video requests and things you want to see on my channel. And before I forget to mention, there's an offer code below for Squarespace. It's 10% off your first purchase, so that's kind of handy if you guys are interested. And I'll see you guys next time with some more delicious recipes. Bye, everybody.